front now of the forearm. And if anything, you can hold the instrument here and then slowly bring the wrist backward as well as the fingers in that position. The next one is with the back side of a butter knife. Same type of maneuver with the boomerang. And right here is brachioradialis, which we'll do when we'll treat the forearm of the on the back side of the forearm. And remember, it becomes tendinous here, so be careful of the nerves as well. Don't compress too much. Start off with gentle pressure. And now we'll move to the blunt end. This is where you can get very specific. So again, where its attachment is on the inside elbow, called the medial epicondyle. So you're moving up and down, and then sideways. And you can also go right on the angle. So here's the bone, here's the muscle. And then right on to the belly. With this being brachioradialis right here, I'll just go right to the front part of brachioradialis. And then we'll get into the wedge part. So you can use the blunt side here. This thin part of the end point or the back end of the knife, as well as the spoon, the spatula here. So it goes right in between the muscle fibers. You go forward and back, side to side. Remember, because it becomes more tendinous here, your pressure is lighter. When we get to the tough connective tissue right here, going across, you could put the back end of the knife here and moving up and down against the fiber direction of that tough connective tissue, because the connective tissue is running horizontally, so you would like to move forward and back or vertically. And then you can use the wedge shape of the wooden spatula. Moving forward and back and side to side. And brachioradialis. You can use rotational portion of the forearm to move the brachioradialis away. And right here at the tough connective tissue. So these are some of the tools you could use for the front of your forearm. With your hand contact, we already have shown you with your palm, but now you could get into using your fingers or your thumbs. So fingers, could use 2 or 3 of them and treat around its attachment on the inside bone or the medial epicondyle. Could add lotion here to have a bit of glide. So I'm moving up and down. You could do circular kneading motions. You can also use your thumb. So you could hold down your thumb around the attachment area and then straighten your elbow so that the muscles glide underneath your thumb. At the same time, you can bring your wrist backward as well as the fingers to elongate the muscles further. And then when we get to the tough connective tissue, you can use your thumb to kind of scrape away at its attachment on the bone of the wrist and on the other side. And then right on the connective tissue, you could do vertical direction or up and down. You could also use your knuckles. You could compress and twist. And even using your fist. And then back to the palm. And now we'll move into treating the back side of your forearm.